Hello everyone, welcome back to Stacia 2 Expert. So, I decided to get... Oh, come on, don't have my magnet on for this. I decided to change these out to these modular router harvesting stuff with the backpacks. Just because it's way faster than what the harvester pylons were able to do. Like, they were not the fastest. The fact that I had technically only 3 different types of ender chests made it to where, like this one specifically, pretty much like this whole plot just wasn't getting harvested because this was getting filled up so quickly. So I decided not to do the other way because this is way faster, especially since I have gotten 1 layer of this. I'm definitely gonna throw down the 2nd layer eventually. Maybe, wait. Can I even... I don't even know if I can. I might have done this wrong. This might have to go down 1 more, like where these are. Because I think they're supposed to be... water? Yeah, I think so. Or... No, yeah, I'm gonna have to break... That's right, I'm gonna have to break all this. Yes. Yeah, that's right. Okay, never mind. I'm gonna have to break... all of this. That's right. Okay, no, I did it right. Anyways, just don't look over there for a second. But I got all these going, and then I tried out this, no, this one. The Supremium water can thing. I don't know if this is exactly how you're supposed to set it up. It doesn't seem like it's working. Because usually what you do is you kind of just like spam, like you can see how that right there. It's like this is going way faster. So it's obviously not working because it would be doing this. You know what? Real quick, I am going to actually try that. I gotta freaking active errors thing as you. I am just gonna slap that down and see what happens. Okay, so yeah, it definitely wasn't working. I just threw that up there and I was like, it might be working. I don't know. Now it's definitely working, so that's good. So I'll definitely add that to more stuff. And then I also moved my bees over here. I got these expansion boxes. They're super easy. I just needed the tier 4 crafting seed base thing. So this one, which I obviously have all of that essence. So I was able to make that, and then I can make the expansion box. So I brought those out here. I got me the lumber bees, super easy. It's like the carpenter, the yellow and green carpenter bee. You breed those. It's just the easiest thing. I had already made some of these simulator upgrades, I guess. The easiest thing is just the vanilla, the regular recipe from the Productive Bees mod. So I have those in there. I have not put my Elementium bees in here, and I don't really think I ever will. So, and then I have down here just all the stuff for this. I don't really care to actually make this like a room because I'm only going to be down here when I'm trying to get bees, so I don't really care to make this look nice, because honestly I don't even know if I'm going to be down here that much, because I don't think I'm going to be getting a lot of bees, but I'm getting living wood with these as well, because of this simple machine frame, which was not hard to automate. The hardest thing was this pity machine frame for the living wood, and this cured rubber. Cured rubber I haven't fully automated, and that's what I'm going to be kind of getting into, is create. So to make this rubber, this is probably the best way to automate it, because the only other way to make it is using buckets, which making the buckets is not the easiest unless you do create as well. So either way, I'm going to have to be getting into create, but doing the like making the rubber with the spout and vines like this is just way better, and that's just to make the cured rubber, which if you throw into the induction smelter, you can double it with some sulfur. So obviously I will be doing that, but other than that, I have everything for this simple machine frame being automated. And then the add-on tiers. Now tier 2 add-ons, whatever, these things, I think it's this one, yes, redstone flux coil. I need to automate that. There's just a lot of create stuff that I need to automate, which is where this comes in. I'm kind of just messing around with design, trying to make it look like create. I don't really know if I'm going to keep these up here. I kind of just threw them on. I don't think it looks too bad. I kind of wanted stuff to move. Originally, what I was going to do is have these. I was going to chop it off like right here and then connect it to this so that all of these spin. I don't know what direction these will spin, but who knows? Yeah, that'll be nice. And then I have this thing. The max this can be is 19 engines. But that's with, or 18 engines. But that's with blaze cakes going on these. So I'm just using modular routers to click. I have 2 of these activator modules, so it clicks this, and then it also clicks this, the seared ingot gauge, and it only, I have it set up where when the bucket's empty, it clicks down. When the bucket's full, it clicks up. So, and then I just have my, whatever that thing, the tank right there. So this thing can get up to like 300,000 like stress unit things. But if I look at this, so right now the max is about 150,000. Yeah, you just double that with some blaze cakes. I mean, I'm gonna be wasting them, but I don't care. Now it's at 294. So I think it's about 16k. Yeah, I think it's 16k per one of those, but I have them all completely connected. So on either side. And what I plan on doing, I don't know if I'm going to switch out the floor. I might keep like this middle like 5 blocks just running like this, and then change this to like a different block and have it going over here. And then I'm just going to have whatever I need to build just kind of along these sides, kind of slowly extending out to here. So hopefully it doesn't become too much, but it shouldn't. I hope. I don't know if I'm gonna have a second floor. I kind of like, if I do, it's gonna be right here, but who knows? As of right now, it's not gonna happen. But worst comes to worst, I can split this into, 9 and then 9 up here for the second floor. But I don't know if I'm gonna need that much stuff. And I am kind of like, would it be bad to shorten it up? That's kind of why I stopped building, is because I'm like, don't think I need to build everything right now. Just because I don't know if this is going to be the finished design, but whatever. I'm gonna just get into it. But what I am gonna do first is, I gotta find it, the creative blaze cake. I actually have the ability to make this right now. Maybe. Wait, I didn't look at this. Ooh, oh, regular egg. Yeah, cinder. Oh, yeah, never mind. I can 110,000 trillion% do this. So, this thing is infinite use, so I can use this on every single one of my blaze burners down there and make them permanently superheated. And then you can also cycle it, so I could also have ones permanently just regularly heated, which is nice. And just, I don't know why I feel like this is gonna run out of water for some reason. But this takes quite a lot. So it's gonna take about 16 buckets of this, because I have to do this sequence 32 times. So luckily I'm only gonna need 1 cake base, but I'm gonna need 32 creative essence, molten core, blaze cakes times 3. So what is that, like, what, 96 or something like that? Blaze cakes, which not easy, or hard, I mean, to make. It's the easiest thing. And then a bunch of this essence of lambent light, which I have already been farming that up. I probably actually should hurry and go stop it from turning things into ingots. It should have been going long enough where it probably is already maxed out the ingots, but I have no idea. Let's see. Oh no, yeah. 354 buckets. I have plenty. Let's max that out. Yeah, that's good. So that is fine. How much of this do I have? 2,000 buckets. And that's on 5 without any upgrades. I think these ones do. No, they don't. I do not put any in those, actually. Yeah, but this shouldn't be hard because it's all deployers and then just one spout right at the end. It's going to be a long chain, but, I just put a speed controller on this, and I mean, I'll just do it by hand. I'll just have to walk back and forth between everything. Now this creative essence. This thing I have the ability to make it. I have everything for this. I can make these wyvern cores, super freaking easy. Actually, have I made? I don't know if I've made one of the. Oh, I have. Never mind. That is, yeah. These wyvern cores, yeah, super easy. It's just the draconic cores are not the easiest thing, but mass producing these shouldn't be too hard, especially now. And then luckily it doesn't consume these cores, these awakened cores. That's just the catalyst in the quantum compressor. So I just need one of those, but then I need 16 insanium essence per creative essence, which I think you need about 1064 essence, or is it 1016 essence, something like that, like inferium essence per one of these insanium things. So I'm just gonna do some math. So I need 16 to get one. I need 32. So whatever 32 times 16 times 1,000. I need 512,000. Let's just bump that up to 600, just to 600,000. Yeah, so I don't actually know. I definitely do. I have more than enough essence because I forget my backpacks are down somewhere right here, and I have 1, 2, 3, almost 4. So, and with that, pretty much 1 million inferium essence in here, plus the 500. So I could do that almost 3 times. So that should be fine. It's just crafting it's gonna take me forever, but who knows? Or who cares, I should say. I have an auto clicker, and I'll just use that. Oh, I forgot about this. I need 4 for the awakened draconium. 4 draconic cores, and I need 2 of that, so 12 in total for the awakened core. 12 of the draconic ones, which still not bad. So mass producing this actually is pretty freaking easy. All right, maybe. Wait, did I do this wrong? Dissolution chamber. Yeah, wyvern core. I did wyvern dash plate, right? Molten. Oh, it's molten premium. I didn't even think twice about that. Yeah. All right. That should be everything. Yes. Nice. Okay. I now have to go put this on some buses so I can get all of this essence into my system. Okay, that number is falling pretty quick. That's good, that's good, that's good. This guy, I mean, I have a lot of stuff in there, so yeah. This thing going pretty fast. Now I just gotta take the next 10 minutes to slowly make enough of this insanium essence. I need, how much do I? 16, 32, I needed, I don't know what the number was actually. I didn't actually look at the number. Just very quickly, let's see, so it is 512. Okay, not bad. Okay, might have overdone it, but who knows? Let's just see. Oh, also, how much power? 100 million, 32. It's about 3.2 billion. Easily can afford that. Just gonna speed this up a wee bit. Now, here's the best part about this entire, just everything that's been going on throughout this playthrough. I've done absolutely nothing for mechanism. I've done the bare minimum for it. I don't know how much I'm gonna need, like this. It doesn't take much to make antimatter. I think I have some on that. No, I don't think I do actually. No, I don't. But it's, I don't know what it makes, what I need for it. Creative chemical tank, tome of knowledge, which I mean that'll be nice, I guess. Other than that, I don't know. Don't think it makes anything that I really want. Okay, but that's more than enough creative essence. So now all I have to do, bring over the this liquid stuff, make a bunch of blaze cakes. I have tons of molten cores. Just gotta make this blaze cake base. I should have a press and a basin, so that's good. Everything else is super easy to make. And then do that 32 times in exactly that order, and I should have me a creative blaze cake. Now I kind of wish I didn't set this up here, down here. I set this up and then I was like, oh, I wonder how good this is with these being fully going. And then so I looked to see how to make blaze cake, and I just looked up the creative one and was like, you know what, that's actually not that bad, after I already set that up. So that's unfortunate, but you know, whatever. Okay, got that. Now everything should be in place. Everything should have 32. Yep. That is more than enough. If I throw you in, it does nothing. I'm actually okay. What? How? What? In what world do I want you to place like that? Okay, now let's do that again. Oh, okay, this is gonna take me forever. Getting close, I think just 2 more times. Yep, 1 more. Nice. Freaking nice. Oh, come on. Now I can just do this. And they are gonna permanently be superheated, which makes my life just a lot easier. So I can go ahead and destroy all of you. Saves on 9 modular routers, I guess. They're not hard to make, but they're not fun to make, so, you know. And then also recipes that require blaze burners, such as, I don't know. I actually don't remember. But those are easy to do now. So, I do not need this at all anymore. I think that's just a bucket. Yeah, it's 1 bucket, whatever. Okay. Don't care. Don't want it, don't need it. Yeah. I'll leave this right there. So I kind of have like the beginnings of what I might want to make. But I'm not going to be using it for anything yet. I will probably soon. I don't know. It depends. Oh, there we go. I gotta go place this back. I probably need to check on my ancient debris. I haven't checked on that in a while. It's actually been a long time. I don't have any pipes. Nice. Yeah, I'm definitely causing a lot of lag now. Like, yeah, I'm hitting the point where, and it's probably this and this. I wouldn't be surprised. You know what? I'm gonna turn this off. Realistically, don't need much of this right now. Don't think I'm actively consuming any of it. When I make my Botania farm, like my mana farm, I'll probably add more of these guys. I have room for 3, 4 more, something like that. And I think really that's the only dude that I'm worried about. So, just for the coal. So having 5 of those going is going to be crazy if I do that. I don't really know. But this. So I forget what exactly it was that I wanted to get some create stuff up and going. It's kind of the whole reason why I started building this. Oh yeah, stuff like this. That's right. I think there was easier stuff as well that I was like, I actually really do need this up and going, or else I don't like it. Moving on is not going to be fun, and I genuinely don't remember. Don't remember, which I guess is fine. But I mean, most of it, like for instance, some of these, but this, the redstone flux coil. It's honestly not that hard. So to stabilize redstone, I think I already have this automated. Attachment turbo servo. So lead, invar, glass, everything super easy. But then this guy, steel rod. So that's easy. I have steel plates automated using this multi-servo press. I might even have steel plates automated already. Flux tooth spore. So right here, this is actually the perfect example. A perfect example. Have this being heated. Have a way of inputting all of these things evenly into this. I don't know how exactly I can do that. I might have to set up a system of like multiple hoppers. Hoppers, I mean, I'm having a stroke. Maybe have just droppers? I don't know. I guess I could have like 4 droppers around it. I could have waters being permanently piped into it. And then I can set up a system around it using a pattern provider going into a chest and then have the chest being filtered. I'll just have to manually, every time I make a new pattern, I'll have to manually be like, okay, I want all the red mushrooms to go into this chest and then all of the redstone link crystal things to go into this chest. So then they enter their own hopper, so then they're being spit out, you know, evenly, I guess you could say. Obviously, it's not gonna fully 100% be even because of this, but like the 3 for every 1 redstone boil, but these all are super easy to make. Okay, I actually figured out something way better than the whatever the dropper idea that I had, which is just to pipe it straight into this. I didn't actually think the items could be piped into this. And I already tested it out and everything works. Like I can come in here, do 100 of these. It's gonna make 200 of these bad boys, and I put a stack upgrade in this so I can hold a lot. And then it's automatically pulling that out. I can add more buses. I can add the whatever the capacity to that bad boy. So I'm gonna freaking turn this steam off. This is gonna actually so annoying. And there you go. Complete silence. That is nice. Okay. Yeah, so that's definitely nice knowing that that is super easy to automate. So now this turbo servo is super easy to make. The this electronic component. Now these treated wood slabs. I made a lot of treated wood planks. I'll probably honestly just turn a lot of them into slabs right now. But making this, it's not the easiest thing. It's not hard. I'll probably set another one of these up. It's just the creosote oil. I kind of do want to get more of it, so I'll probably eventually set this up. Possibly, if it ever really becomes an issue. I'm hoping it doesn't for a long time, but you never know. This might be very good, actually. Just doing the pyrolyzer. I don't know if I actually have one of those already. Pyrolyzer. I don't have it in my inventory, which I would, maybe, possibly, unless I put it down over here. I don't think so. No? Okay. Yeah, I just gotta make it. Which would probably be my best bet, because it is honestly not that hard to do that. But anyways, this thing, this automated engineer's workbench. It's not hard to make. I obviously have all of this crap. I assume you have to use these conveyor belts to but like run all the items into it, and then it just turns it into what you want it to turn into. Kind of what I'm getting at with this thing. So I guess I'll go and build it down under my base. By that I mean in my first basement floor, whatever. This one. Probably just build it. Do I have room? I have room over here. I'll build it over here. Yeah, I should have everything automated for these redstone flux coils. So, I'll do 100. Let's just do 10. Where does it say? It doesn't say that you need to do this 3 times anywhere. Gonna make these flux coils. I did already make them, but kind of messed up and didn't connect that middle one at first, so it kind of threw things off for a second. Okay, again. This time, let's do 20. Very freaking nice. So, now, well, I can make this flux capacitor, which is what I need for batteries. probably one of the harder ones, excluding this, which these, I still need to get all of these infused boyos fully automated. It's not going to be easy, but I think once I just get it done, it's going to make my life so much easier because I'm still having to do this. But, you know, luckily, it's just not that hard to do. And then creosote. So I set this up for my planks. And instead of making the fluid laser drill thing for creosote oil, I'm just going to have these down here. I just have it automatically piping everything in. They're slow enough where it's just going to kind of go along with everything slowly. I've made like 100 planks. I already had an insane amount. So that's good. I blew through, so I had like 300 buckets of creosote oil right here. I already blew through it all, which I used to make all of these. So I kind of regret doing that just because at the time I was like, I don't need it for anything else. And then, you know, now I'm kind of like, I do actually need it for quite a few things. So yeah. So I'm not making an insane amount. If it becomes a problem, then I will have to make either this pyrolyzer or the laser drill. But right now, I'm just trying my hardest to make it to where setting these up super easy. That's a reason why I just hurry and set up those coke ovens, is because setting up one of these and fully upgrading it is super tough. One, I gotta get power up and going more. Like, I need to increase my power generation, which I don't know what I'll do. I'll have to figure something out, because luckily this is, you know, I'm not burning through much of anything with these. So if I wanted to, I could just make like 10 of these, and that'll honestly be more than enough for a long time. And then I could also try to make the I mean, I know Extreme Reactors is in this. All those solar panels I was looking at as well. Looks like Extreme Reactors is in this in like full as well, like everything. So I don't really know what the most efficient way of making power is with this mod. I think it's using the turbines. Could be wrong, but I'm fairly certain it is. But who knows? This is a very, like, to get this mod up and going in like a sustainable way where I don't have to do anything, it requires a lot. So I don't know if I'll end up doing that, because it's so cheap and it's so easy. So I might just do a lot of these, maybe some solar panels, depending on if I even want to make them. But they can, those solar panels, they get up to ridiculous amounts of power production. Like, I think this is the best one. Yeah. Right? Yeah. So this one, 1,000,000 FE per tick. And even the Awakened Draconium, 131,000. But it takes a lot to make any of them. Like, I need to make an insane amount of these solar panel Mark 1s to do anything. And those are not the cheapest. So, not hard, but, you know, it's not going to be easy. But I think making up to like the Mark 4s is actually not going to be that bad. Or, I mean, the Mark 5s, solar panel 5s. It's then going to the next ones that are like making all these cores. It's gonna be wild. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it there. So pretty much have some of my create building done. I still don't know if I'm gonna leave things like this. I do want like elements of the building to be made from create and actually like moving. I think it's pretty cool to have stuff like that. It's just, I'm not good at knowing what I should and where, like this kind of just looks good. But then I'm like, if I start spinning it, is it going to look dumb? Do I want like these spinning inwards, but then it's like these? I don't know, like, do I have them spinning opposite of each other? I don't know. I don't know if they're going to automatically be doing that because everything's connected in here. So who knows? I also know, I kind of forgot that there's like the motor, the electric motor, this bad boy. So I can make one of those pretty easily. But yeah, I'll definitely continue building this out and figure out what I'm gonna do. But yeah, that'll be it. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one.